Hello my dear students, today I will start a very new video regarding economics, and my institute name is Economics Zone, as you can see on the board itself. And today at the beginning of this video session on YouTube, I would like to explain you a very simple concept of PPC. What is PPC? Okay, let us see that in a very simple example. For many of you who don't know what PPC actually is, I like to tell you that PPC in very simple word means production possibility curve. Production possibility curve. P stands for production, again the P stands for possibility, and C stands for curve. That is production possibility curve. You can write it in. So the PPC itself gives you the answer of what PPC is. That means by reading out the full form of PPC, you can easily understand what PPC is. That means production possibility curve. So what amount of production you can do with the resources constraint. The meaning of resources constraint is that we have limited amount of resources, but there are unlimited amount of desire. But these limited amount of resources, how will we use in a constraint, means in a given condition. Suppose now I will explain you with a graph as well as with a as I told you, I will show you an example of how to make production possibility graph, as well as I will show you with a table. So let us first of all take two examples of our production, what we will produce in the given resources. So our resources, let us take it as a land which is of size in 10 acre. Remember, I am telling it you 10 acres. So let us take two examples. That is, first of all, let us take wheat, and other is, let's take a rice. You can produce any of the item in a given land. Your example can differ from my example. That is wheat and rice I have taken. You can take tea and coffee and any other product which can be produced in given plot of land. So let us now take. Now I will take wheat. I will produce 100 units. So 100 units hour is production constraint, means we cannot go beyond 100 units. For our simplicity, I have taken 100 units as our constraint. So 100 units, that means if you are producing rice as 100 units, that means wheat as 100 units, then production of rice will be 0 units in a very simple way. Now you know we can do it by subtraction, we can understand this. Now next, if I am producing wheat 80 units, then our production of rice will be 20 units, and so on. 60 units, then this will be 40 units. Now if this is 40 units, this will be 60 units. If it is 20 units, this will be how much? 80 units. And at the last, if this is 0 units, this will be 100 units. So slowly in this graph you can easily see that as this is decreasing, this is increasing. So now we will same thing which we will put it in our graph. Now while plotting this in graph, we need to remember that this is x-axis, this is y-axis, and we need to plot the same given item, and this is 0, as you know. Now we will plot this with a freehand diagram. Either you can use scale for doing horizontal axis as well as vertical axis, and you can do it in freehand diagram also. There is no, in economics you don't have to make the diagram very beautiful. You just need to show and plot it properly. Okay. Now let us do this. How many points we have? First of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points we have. We will draw 6 equal distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let us leave all those points. Now here I will start from point. Suppose I am starting from point. This is 0. So I will start from 20, 40, 60, 80 and 100. And you can take one extra point, that is 120. Now here also I will take how much? 0 is already there. So 20, 40, 60, 80 and 100, and one extra point, that is 120. Now let us plot this graph. So first of all, you see this 100 units. So wheat is 100 units. So this side I have taken wheat, this side I have taken rice. Okay, so wheat is 100 units. So if wheat is 100 units, then production of our rice is how much? 0. So this point will be here, first point. Next. So first point I have pointed 100. That is our first point. Now for your simplicity or better understanding, I will write this here as wheat and this as rice. As there is no space, I will write it here rice. Okay. Now our second point plotting, that is 80 and 20. So our point will come somewhere around this, okay. Now next, that is 60 and 40. So 60 is here and 40 is here. Now next, it is 40 and 60. So let us mark this also, 40 and 60. Next is 20 and 80. 20 and 80. And again is 0 and 100. So this is our point. Now with a freehand diagram, you can see it is little bit disbalanced, but the curve will come somewhere like this. When you will join it, it will come somewhere like this. The points will be here, here and here, here. So we have joined this point. So this is our production curve. Now either you may join this also. Now there is one more thing you need to understand, that this is our constraint. We can produce in 10 acre of land, we can produce this amount of wheat and rice. But there is one more point I need to discuss you, that you can see the best outcome is here, that is 40-60. That is, this is the best item where both the items are produced in more or less equal ratio, that is 60-40. So, and this point is also very good, 40-60. So these type of points mainly is known as point of saturation. You can see nothing can go beyond this. Is it clear to you all? So this is our production possibility curve, and hope you understood. And one more very important thing which you need to understand, if any production is going beyond this point, that time we are doing overutilization of our resources. Overutilization beyond this point. And if we are coming less than this point, then we are having underutilization of our resources. Now what this underutilization of our resources means, as there is space is very less, so I will write very small, just try to figure it out. Underutilization of resources. Now what is overutilization and underutilization? Suppose you utilize your resources more than capacity. Suppose, let me take the example as I have taken, that is land. Land, if you utilize this more and more by using high yielding varieties of seed, by using all sorts of manures, that is synthetic manure, that time slowly land will lose its natural status. Now, and in coming years, in long term, it will have very less production, or that land may change to a barren land or a desert. Now on the other side, that is underutilization of resources, this is also very harmful, and most of the underdeveloped countries and developing countries are doing this only, that is underutilization of resources. Means you are not using your resources to its full, and that is also maybe harmful, or in a sense a negative effect. So hope you like this video, and try to comment and tell your suggestion by commenting on our comment box, and follow this video and like it.